Welcome, I'll be reacting to Silent Running. To be honest, the first time I heard this title, all I could think of was when you're in a submarine and you have to be completely quiet so that the sonar can't hear you and there's that ping, ping, and everyone's just sitting there sweating in the submarine and you're waiting for the depth charges to start. So I kind of imagine this is like a submarine movie and I'm like, oh, I should probably watch that at some point because I love submarines. But then everyone suggested this on my Soylent Green reaction. So now I'm thinking maybe it's like a post-apocalyptic story. This is not a market substitute. As always, please support the original. What if this is the last greenhouse on Earth or something, where they're preserving all the beautiful flowers, and then outside is just a wilderness? That looks like fun. Unless there's leeches, then it would be less fun. There was a park in Oregon that had a bunch of bunnies everywhere. I forget the name of it, but it was so fun to visit. It does look like a greenhouse. I can see in the background the structure. Is he like the caretaker? Okay, some kind of a gardener. Are they on a ship? Excuse me?
What do you think you're doing?
Those look kind of like the bins on Space 1999. The way they stack. You guys are being totally reckless. Crushing flowers, smashing into bins. Okay, that's adorable. It's like a gonk droid. Maybe you should be nice to him. He clearly has all the best food. They are on a ship. Okay, confirmed. Oh my goodness. American Airlines space freighter named Valley Forge? Oh, it's a fleet. That's neat. I would sign up for this mission. Gonk droid! It's so adorable. So it's basically like a fleet of Cloud9s from Battlestar Galactica. I'm here for this concept.
Well, let's just say that I feel my communications may finally bear some fruit.
Bear some fruit. Nice.
Really, it's more likely that they're going to announce cutbacks.
Oh, sorry. There's no way they're going to announce cutbacks. Not after this amount of time.
Oh no, they're going to be announcing cutbacks, aren't they?
You don't think anyone should care about these forests?
I
What's gonna
do. I
happen
care about the
if
forests.
these forests and all this incredible beauty is lost for all time?
I have to make an announcement.
Oh no.
We have just received orders to abandon and nuclear destruct all the forests and return our ships to commercial service.
He needs to take out the rest of the crew members, lock them up, airlock them. I honestly don't care at this point. And he needs to save the forests. At least his forest. He needs to, like, get out there and save his forests. I don't know if I can handle this movie. If any trees are harmed in the making of this movie, I can't. This is stressful already. Why did you recommend this movie? Deep breaths. Okay.
I told you what I said.
Airlock them. Both of them. Yeet them out.
Makes sense, you know?
No, it doesn't.
It's insane.
Even if he manages to save his forest, the others will be destroyed.
Oh, now you hurt his feelings.
You hurt my feelings too, movie.
This happens to be nature's greatest gift.
To his celibate, maybe. Come on, you guys. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Where's the airlock again?
But you know what else there is no more of, my friend? There is no more beauty. And there's no more imagination. The same attitude that you three guys are giving me right here in this room today. And that is, nobody cares.
You have to do something. Step up.
Where's that tube?
How can you walk in here and blow that up? Like, what kind of monster could do that? He's alone. Take him out. How can they do this? And so casually.
99909 plus 4.
Hit it. No.
Yas, Queen. No. Now you're getting it. Smart. Helped stave off the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything okay over there?
Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Everything's okay.
Everything's fine here now, thank you. How are you?
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
Oh.
I've got a premature detonation on dome number 2, and I've got an explosion in the main cargo deck. Now, please advise me immediately.
I read you. Put on Wolf. Oh, no. Change that. Give me Barker.
If it has an auto watering system, basically, how long could the forest survive in space on its own with no human caretakers? Could the drones maybe help keep it alive? They're so cute. Do you have any back to spray? We kind of need it. Oh. Was he going to program them to take care of the forest? That's what I would do in his situation.
I need you guys to help me fix my leg.
Oh, okay. Reprogramming them for the leg. Clearly, my priorities are like trees, people. That's very trusting. Good job. Go team. So he needs to be careful not to be detected. I'm guessing that's where the silent running title comes from. If they're sending out a search party. I think we hit the outer ring. I hope the forest survives this. It's a pretty delicate structure. Get inside, everyone. We're gonna lose a drone, aren't we? I feel like we are. We're losing 3. Oh. No. Oh, this is getting rough. Now we just need to not get spotted. The forest looks okay. That's all that matters. Oh, he did program them to play. Yeah.
They weren't exactly my friends, but I did like them.
I didn't.
That I'll ever be able to excuse what it is that I did.
This is a beautiful performance here from the actor. You can see how conflicted he is.
Drone number 2, you will answer to the name of Huey. You will answer to the name of Dewey.
Huey and Dewey.
Little Louie, God bless him, he's not with us anymore.
Dewey's my favorite. This is fantastic.
Now, Huey, you're gonna plant a tree, and Dewey, you're gonna dig the ditch.
Gently, Huey. This is the future we need. The robots helping us plant. Even though they need a little bit more practice.
Well, it's pitiful. Pitiful. That's exactly the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
I love the soundtrack too. They've picked out some great songs. Oh, Louie. That's a neat spacesuit.
But he got careless, and you see what happens when you get careless?
Things are going too well though. I'm worried something's about to happen. Like they'll be found. Of course, now he's all alone to kind of process what happened. I mean, what he did was necessary, but it doesn't mean it's easy to live with. But look around at what you saved. It would be hard to play poker against these two, though, because, I mean, obviously poker faces galore. Poker face.
No, I wasn't looking. Hey, now just a minute. What have I said about talking between you guys? Now, come on, that's not fair. I'm here all by myself and you guys are talking between yourself. Now, it's not fair. That's a house rule. No more talking.
Huey's got this.
The man has a full house and he knew it.
He's making them semi-sentient, though. It could backfire on him. What happened? Oh no. Some sort of disease?
I just cannot figure out what's wrong.
That's depressing. Huey, what are you doing?
Huey, I thought I told you to stay in the forest.
This is reminding me of the Scottish play a little bit now. Just how everything started going wrong after the whole Duncan thing.
Go get me that L-arm circuit wrench.
Huey doesn't want to leave his friend.
I understand. I'm sorry, Huey. But that's the best that I can do.
He needs to clean up. Oh no, they found him. What are the odds? Go away, Berkshire.
It wasn't easy finding you either, even with our deep space tracking.
I don't suppose it was.
Raven,
Nothing. I was just saying that everything is all right.
Say, where was your big explosion?
The plants needed more sun.
Explosions?
Oh, if they could recreate solar light.
I've taught you everything that I know about taking care of the forest here. And,
It's up to you now.
that's all that you have to do from now on.
But now there's a chance.
Take care of yourself, Dewey.
Humanity might be able to find the forest in the future, and it will survive.
You have to come with me because you're just not working well enough to help Dewey.
Oh. Oh. No. I said, you have to take Huey with you.
You know, when I was a kid, put a note into a bottle, and it had my name and address on it.
He didn't want to be alone when doing this. You got this, Dewey. That was a really beautiful movie and quite moving. I like that, contrary to typical science fiction, there was no villain or bad guy, unless you count humanity rejecting nature. Pretty monstrous in my eyes there. But it was really just about one person stepping up and doing what he could. I don't understand why people were willing to destroy the last trees. This was a really good film, but I don't know if I could rewatch it. It was pretty tough. All those forests getting blown up and knowing they were the last ones. Like, you think this was bad, you should have seen me when they cut down a bunch of trees near where I live. I was a complete wreck. I wrote to like every local agency there was protesting it. And I wasn't alone because I was driving past the area and someone else had put up a huge sign where the trees used to be, quite passionately against what had happened. So I hope somebody in the city heard one of us. The only reason that they would give me is that the trees needed thinning But they didn't leave any trees. They literally just chopped down every single tree in the area and then left it. Like, it took them almost a year to remove the trees. And I'm like, what was the plan here? Like, what was the purpose? I mean, I can understand sometimes you do need to thin trees and cut down weeds and take care of an area, but there's a huge difference between being a caretaker and carefully removing things and just wholesale just chopping everything down and mowing the area flat. But this was an outstanding film. Great performances. The drones were adorable. And even though there was some mild violence, there wasn't a whole lot. I think it was rated G, so you could show this to kids. This is one of those films where I'm glad it was made and it was really well done, but I don't think I could put myself through it again. It was emotionally wrecking. But such an amazing concept and story.